nigga, my mama gonna go to war, nigga. I don't give a fuck how old she is or how old I am. So if I got a pops, that nigga gonna do this. Well, he better do this. That's right.
Yeah. But now we're opening the door for all of these parents to start coming out and protecting their kids.
If you think that's bad, wait till you see Shador.
Right, it's about to get Dion already
none of that. We all saw what we saw, and you know what we saw.
That's elementary school.
No.
That's
like, when you a teammate, he push him like, man, like, let's go. He push him like, get off of me. Get off of me. Get off me. No, don't touch me. Was it worth the $30,000? Now? In the moment.
In that moment.
In the moment.
He was up.
You remember? Was it bingo night or was it? 44. You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But I'm gonna keep it high level. And this is gonna just give you the beats. And I give you my opinion at the end on all of these topics. But what's going on, the core issue, is the carriage rights fee.
First of all, start off the right way. Exactly. Let me start out like this. This is why I'm broke and you got money. This whole Dak Prescott saga.
What are those? On the field, I got metric after metric. He's a winner. Okay, he's number one in all categories for the Dallas Cowboys first 5 seasons. Off the field, unquestionable character. Like, the only thing you got on Dak Prescott is, I am undisputed.
Oh, come on. And me playing basketball, and I just want to line up.
He's getting up.
And show. Yeah, we doing this for real.
He's first.
Somebody go rebound. Shoot.
This one?
Cut that up, baby. This boy, it's wet time. That's what I do.
I still don't know why this is a pick, except exceptional play by the defender. Look at that. 2 dudes reaching, and then he comes between them and say, let me split this bunk bed. And I'm out of here. Shotgun snap, slips. Oh, that's something. Sack on your first play ever in the NFL. I know your nightmares came true. You're like, God dang. Oh, yeah, this ain't it. Look at this blitz right here.
I mean, he only knows so much what he's reading off stats, off paper. I mean, everything's good on paper. But I would always love to hear it from a player because they play the game.
What about a journalist? Like, being real, NARPs are journalists. Like, you're from that pool, right? So imagine somebody just said, you didn't play the game. I don't want to hear it.
She would have a living room full of people at about 10 p.m. probably every other Friday or Saturday. Come up here and I already know what they want, and I got to sing whatever song I got.
Did you say song. Sing, not rap? You said sing, huh?
Sing. Yeah, they ain't trying to hear no rap. They ain't trying to hear no rap. Yeah.
Well, you think you can do something with that? Hey man, Michael Jordan too light in the tail.
Okay, you know what? Big dog?
Yes.
I ain't light in the tail. If you want some of this, let's go one-on-one right now.
Let's get
Everyone's playing the hits, but I'm a DJ. And one thing I know from my DJing experience is that you don't just play the hits. You play things that people haven't found out about yet. Discovery. Not up to me. I don't have this ego where I'm a buck, talk trash, and be like, yo, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna be like this. All right, I got enough talent. I got enough belief in me. I know what I want to do. Yep, let me go do it.
It's working. It's working. Who remember that from B Street? It's working. Party people, if you're ready to rock, let me hear you scream. If you really came here to party, then let me hear everybody say we came to party. Oh, I'm in that zone right now. What's up, maggin' from the crackin', jackin', back into the baggin', faggin', maggin', daggin', dangin'. Oh, forgot what to say. What's crackin'? Laggin', maggin', from the jaggin' to the backin'. I'm in that zone right now. We got to talk through it. Thank y'all for waking up with me this morning. I know it ain't easy today. Oh, can y'all sing happy birthday to my itty bitty of the itty bittiest? My youngest, Olivia. So all about to cry. She is 6. Most of their life, if you're blessed to live through it, they will be adults, not kids. And she is just reminding us with her beautiful little crazy self that We are no younger than the moment we just lived. Golly, isn't that crazy? That's why they say you should always take pictures, because that's the youngest you will ever be. Think about it. Take a picture right now. All right, take a picture right now. The one I took before, it was the youngest I could be. The one I just took now, the youngest I could. I'm getting older every second. Happy birthday, Olivia. She is hilarious. This is our crazy one. This is our firecracker. This is our wild card. Oh, man. This the one trying to get that promotion at the Atlanta Hawks. She's crazy. Got to keep her off the pole. She's silly. She runs track. She loves that. She's super smart. Like, I hate to rank our kids, but she's smarter than our other kids. Like, they smart, but she's smart. She remembers stuff soon as she sees it. Like a photographic memory. Crazy. She reads something once. She hear a song once and she know the words. I'm like, what? Man, I done heard Supersonic from JJ Fad for 30 years. Still don't know what she said at the end. What she said? Olivia knows. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Oh, man, I'm about to cry. So our itty bitty has turned 6 today. Beautiful time. What y'all up to? Shout out to everybody who woke up this morning with me. And thank y'all for the birthday love. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and become a member. Sorry I'm late. It's not because I'm black. It's not because I'm black and from Compton. Good Lord. You ever on time, motherfucker? Let me stop. It's because it's my itty bitty's birthday, so I had a lot of other stuff to get to. Oh, man. So love for you guys for rocking with your boy. Let's get into this right now. Let's not waste no more time, because Terence Crawford, what's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, for real though, homie, you good? This is Terence Crawford, wishing Crawford the best. Not a lot of context from Crawford, but 100% hope all goes well. Okay. Come on, y'all, walk with me now. We're going to figure out what happened to Terence Crawford. Because, you know, this is undefeated right here. Mr. Undefeated. Best pound for pound right now. Yeah? Say what you want. He retired, but come on now. Do we really believe him? Especially after he was talking out of both sides of his mouth. One, I'm retired and no amount of money could ever give me back. I'm a man of honor, man of integrity, man of character. Shoot. I'll never do that. I ain't selling my soul. If another person says sell their soul, stop saying that. Your soul ain't for sale. What you mean? Oh, you mean all my what I do and how I do it, and how much would I take to compromise my moral and integrity? That ain't selling your soul. You can't even grab your soul to sell it. You don't even know what your soul is. Stop it. Okay? That sounds like when people be talking about like football today and NBA. Who just said that? Talking about it's like slavery. Will you shut up? There ain't no like slavery. Ain't no like. You can't put slavery and like in the same sentence. It ain't nothing like it. Dog, you seen some of the movies before? Or how about this? Some of the documentaries? Some of the times when they go, oh, Jesus. You know what they used to do to little kids? Oh, come on now. I'm going to give it. It's my daughter's birthday, and y'all know me. I can go there. We going to go here. Okay, so when people be like, oh, it's like slavery, or I'm selling my soul. Okay, here's an example. Tell me if you ever done something like this. You got a family, you and your wife. So first of all, if you married her, you know you in love. She everything. She the finest thing you done seen, up to that date at least. So I'm gonna stop. That's your wife. That's boo-boo. You chilling. Somebody comes and says, you know, over there, they ain't playing that. So be careful. Just be on the lookout. Okay, you and your wife on the lookout. Y'all messing around. Y'all having babies. Next thing you know, you got a family. You got itty bitties. And then somebody walks up to you and says, give me that itty bitty, and I'll take her. And you go over there, and you can't do nothing about it except die. If you do something about it, you're dead. Okay, y'all got the scenario. And then don't let me go a little further, and I will. What they did to the itty bitty, what they did to the babies. Dog, they used to hit the babies. They didn't spare the rod. They were hitting your baby, your wife. And you know what they did to the wives. Come on now. And then y'all talking about like slavery. Ain't nothing like it. Just like this situation. Anyway, I had to get that off my chest, obviously. So what's wrong, bud? You ain't gonna tell us? I should have did that whole rant like this. I'm over there looking at Bud in the bed like, man, look, give me some more anesthesia. Shut your ass up, dog. All right, so that's Bud with one earpod, whatever you call them things that you lose all the time, in his ear. So that's him. Now we got to figure out what's wrong with him. Okay, so let's go here. Here's a little update, which ain't much of an update, but whatever. Crawford gives an update. He says he's out of surgery and everything went well. Surgery went great. Now it's time to recover and get some rest. I hate going under, but I'm good, everyone. Okay, he took the AirPod out. Okay, you don't look good, but, you know, it's post-surgery. That you ain't supposed to look your best. But damn, woo-wee. As my uncle used to say, boy, your hair look like a battlefield of soldiers with their fist balled up. Woo. Remember when they told us we can't say nappy anymore? I hated when we went through that whole woke phase or whatever the hell you want to call it. Call it what you want. I don't know what it's called. But I hated when they start taking words away. I was like, wait a minute. Nappy works. Dog, you trying to tell me Lil Ray that I ran track with, his hair wasn't nappy? Nah, his hair was just tight. Tight. Yeah, it was tight and nappy. Jesus. They're talking about, oh, that's bad. It don't make me feel bad when I had BBs, when I had naps, but I actually had good hair. You ain't supposed to say you have good hair. Well, why is his hair bad? Jesus. You know what I'm saying? People don't say you got good hair. What you mean? Put that comb through here. Silky, huh? That ain't good hair? I had good hair, no lie. My grandmother was Indian. My great-grandmother was Indian. That's right. I never met her. I was like, who that lady up in there in the hallway, Grandma? She said, that's my mom. I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, that's my mom. I was like, she looked Indian. She's like, she was. I was like, what? Her hair was damn. I mean, she had them braids this thick, like a mop. I was like, damn, great-grandma, look good. Black and white ass picture, you know what I'm saying? I was like, dang. And then my grandmother, every night, no lie, she had this red grease and she used to just do this to her hair and she had good hair. My sister though, oh no. She stayed with some braids and a jerry curl. My sister didn't have that good hair. No, she did not. No, she did not. But I did. All right, so anyway, this is kind of weird. Be real. Be real. I don't want to hear this sound. Not right now. We talking about somebody's shirt. This is the last time we saw Bud. Did we just see this weekend? Right? That was Saturday. This is Saturday, y'all. This is Bud Crawford on TV Boxio. It's funny when it comes to boxing. If you really want to get the pure dope, you got to know Spanish. Because the Mexican reporters, the Latino reporters, really the Mexican, but I give all of them some love, right? Okay, they got the coverage. That's the 5 D's playing corner. I'm gonna watch this again just because I gotta make a point. I am so abstract today and it's gonna be good. It's my baby's birthday. They talking about your hair gotta be coarse. Y'all shut up in the comments. I saw that. It's gotta be coarse. You can call it all you want. Tomato. It's a red little thing. And ain't it a fruit? I want to see this one more time. Come on. You know why I want to see this? Because this just proves that basketball players are better than football players as athletes. And boxers, y'all under football players. So basketball, football, show it again. God dang, no. Did y'all play at this game or y'all just talked it up? But this is Bud Crawford on Saturday. I want to see this route again. Okay, so I'm just trying to hear and tell you, I played in a lot of these games, including one on Saturday with Aaron Rodgers, Mike Vick, I was there, Ryan Clark, Fred Taylor, Janet Crowder, Carson Palmer, Matt Liner, all of us were there. Let me just tell you, basketball players are the best athletes tonight. Watch this. This is a football player and a boxer. Stephon is doing what he do. I've also played in these before with Matt Barnes and them dudes. They different. They just different. All right, anyway, so that's him on Saturday. And then you having surgery on Wednesday? Huh? Somebody tried to put it together. Right. So they said this. They said, I don't know who she is. My favorite. I ain't talking about her either. I'm talking about, God dang, he got one. First of all, shout out to Bud Crawford if this him. We got the same plates. Oh, we both been in Target. My favorite. All right, everybody got that pot, whatever the hell that is, that little foil pan. Can you? What is this, an enchilada? Maybe that's why he in this damn hospital. Girl, you killed him with that. What the hell you cooking? My favorite. Enchilada casserole? What the hell is that? Now it don't look good. It look good in the pan. It don't look good on his plate. I ain't gonna lie to you, girl. Okay, so they said this is the last time they saw him outside the hospital trying to eat that. enchilada casserole. Don't kill somebody with that. What the hell is that? That's like me last night. Last night I played pickleball till 10:45 p.m. If I would have went home and got some yogurt and granola, I would have woke up with a six-pack. I literally would have posted a picture. I would have had a six-pack. That's how I am. If I go to bed and don't eat bad or eat late, it's rap. I'm coming up. I'm like that Bud Crawford picture. However, Taco Bell was on the way home. So I had to cross the border. God dang it. And I did. 6 of them Dorito Locos, 2 bean burritos, and a Mexican pizza on their face. I spent $33 at Taco Bell last night. I was like, damn. I had to call my financial advisor. I was like, yo, can you wire me some money to Taco Bell? Jesus, why it cost so much? I was mad, no lie. When she said, when that big ass sign, you know, they got everything digital now. They want you to order everything on their app now. I'm gonna break it down. Wingstop, I think. Yeah, Wingstop has solved the fast food problem because they're making a killing off of the apps because they're getting all your data. So Wingstop don't even own anything. They just get 6% royalty off of the data. So whenever you order something, they don't give a damn. They just like, long as you go through this app, as long as you go. Chicken, we don't care about the chicken. So here's the point. Taco Bell doing it now. So when they doing all that, they say, is this your order? I said, no, I ain't ordered no damn Shasta. And she was like, oh, okay. So she took that off. And then it said $33. I sat there in the drive-thru. I was like, I'm about to bone out. If you from LA in the 80s, you know what that means. That means I'm about to go. I'm about to bone out. And I was like, damn, there's a car in front of me and behind me. I was like, damn. I feel like in Menace Society, I was stuck. He was like, I said a cheeseburger.
Making my favorite.
I wanted to leave so bad. Oh, I wanted to leave so bad. God dang it, cost a grip. Anyway, this is interesting. Terence Crawford has unfollowed Shakira Stevenson on Instagram. Did Shakur poison the enchilada casserole? All right, so I can't lie to y'all. The only thing I got, I told you, if you really want to know about boxing, you got to know Spanish. And it ain't because I went to Taco Bell and spent my pension. It's because they really into boxing. So let's go here. And don't discriminate. I don't want none of y'all Bad Bunny haters. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's your dumb ass fault. Get Rosetta Stone.
Mira, nada más. El mismísimo Terence Crawford en la cama del hospital, mirando la cámara como si fuera
okay. Hold on. Hold on, that ain't it.
That's my favorite pasta.
Hold on. I gotta get out of that. What the hell was that? Somebody else is talking. Okay, good. Okay. I blame Bud. Do y'all hear me? Hello? How come I don't hear me? And y'all hear me? This is weird. What Bud do to me? There we go. Hit this button, fat ass fingers. Okay, I messed that up, but so what? That's why we do it live. I want y'all to hear what this dude is saying without that lady in the background talking about my enchilada casserole tastes good. Shoot, what you hating on? All right, so listen to this guy. Let's figure out what he's talking about. And if you Spanish, break it down.
Mira, nada más. El mismísimo Terence Crawford en la cama del hospital, mirando la cámara como si fuera una mujer que no le contestan los mensajes desde hace 3 días.
Okay, I caught that 3 días. That's 30 days. Tres? No, uno, dos, tres. 3 days, 3 days. All he said is, Terence Crawford, man, if you get out the hospital, the first thing you're going to have to do is clean up and it's going to take you about 3 days to get up top and get that right. That's all I got. Anybody else? Break it down in the comments.
Pero ¿qué pasó, campeón? ¿Te duele algo o solo estás ahí tirado con la cara de nadie me quiere, nadie me entiende? Ahí es.
Okay, he didn't even intend to do all that. Entiende, right? Remember when you first learned Spanish, every time you heard a word that sounded like English, you would be like, intende. You'd be like, oh yeah, intend. And they'd be like, no, that's not. They didn't base their language all off of us. What do you think uno is? A card game?
Estás publicando foto en el hospital como si fuera domingo de resaca emocional. ¿Quieres que te mandemos sopita de pollo o qué? Pero bueno, ya sabemos cómo es Crawford. Se aburre 2 días en la cama y ya está pensando en volver al boxeo.
All I know is when I land, every time I go to Cabo, and then I'll be seeing them margaritas that cost as much as that Taco Bell, the dude be talking to me like this sometimes.
Mejor deja esa cara de me falta cariño y regresa al ring campeón. Ahí sí te van a dar
Oh, he said aggressive ring champion. I heard that.
cariño, pero con combinaciones de 12 rounds.
Don't say round. All right, that's it. You trying to get me banned. You trying to show a real fight. You know how much that is? Get out of here. Oh, come on, let me break it down to him. Yo say que Bud Crawford es en malo condiciones porque no sé. I don't know why he in there. So beat it up in the comments. Has anybody for real? Let me get serious. What's wrong with Bud Crawford? I think he got hurt at that damn flag football game and don't want to say nothing because he's embarrassed because it's like, oh, I got hurt on my day off. I got hurt. I'm retired. I don't even do anything. And I went out there and played flag football. I think he I don't know. This is conjecture. Maybe he tore his Achilles or something like that. Maybe, what else would get you in the hospital and surgery? ACL? Yeah, you can walk with an ACL like you normal and then everybody like, no, what happened to you? So maybe it was an injury or maybe it was them damn enchiladas. I don't know. But some got his butt. Some got him for real. All right, beat up in the comments. Love for you guys. You guys are in here this morning, so let's have some fun. You know us. On this show, we're going to talk about the top 5. Adrian Robles, you 5th. Come on, baby. I'm glad you're there because, look, it goes down way lower, but you 5th. Universal Trappers is 4. Where you been? Fry Bryce is 3. Brooklyn Shogun, yes, number 2. And Mars Madness, without a doubt, will always be number 1. Up until 6 o'clock. And then after that, they're going to go drop down to 3 and then something. We got any members in the house? Yeah, I see you to Ben C. What's cracking lacking, Ben C? What you talking about? Ben C over there said, mute the audio. He's trying to give me tips. It's like Wiley is next to a freeway. 3 audio tracks at once. You know I ain't technically sound. Once they closed Radio Shack, they lost me. Where Radio Shack at? Where the Radio Shack? Where the Radio Shack? I don't know where it is. But let's break this down. Draymond Green is talking about the MVP. We got a lot on our show. I ain't even told y'all what we got on our show today. I'm tripping today. I'm hyped. It's my daughter's birthday. Shoot. All right, so we talked about Bud's emergency surgery, which we don't know what the hell is going on. CTE is fake. That's what Cam Scatterboo, that's his name, Scatterboo, big dog, New York Giant running back. CTE is fake. Oh, man, Gerald McCoy went there on him. Floyd, is he bankrupt or he just living a life? People all man, wait till y'all hear these stories about Floyd. Whoa, you thought that Taco Bell cost a lot. God dang, this is crazy. We got to talk about the NBA 65 game rule, and a lot of people are chiming in on that. We're going to give that some time. And Jay-Z has to correct everybody talking about the word allowed, especially you black people out there, y'all, you know what I'm saying? The ones that be allowed to do things, as he says. We got to talk through that. But let's get into this first. Draymond. MVP case. Victor talking about it. Let's go.
Like Wemby the other day was really kind of vocal about his MVP case. You're a guy in the past who's has vocalized your own case. I was just curious how you took that, just like his willingness to come out.
I hated it, and I absolutely loved it. And the reason is because the reason I hated it is because until Wemby said defense is 50% of the game, it was like, oh man, no one realized that? Right? Like no one realized that 50% of the game we play is on that end of the floor?
I must retort. Yes, in generic. Just like how they say a coin flip is 50-50. But do you know that in actuality and reality, and this is just to be that guy right now, it's actually not 50-50 a coin flip. It's really not, because of the coin and the heads and the weight of it is a little different than the tail side. Just letting you know it's not 50-50, even though everyone and their mama says that. Just like if you really look at a game in time of possession, like they do in football, you look at the football and be like, yo, he had the ball for 31 minutes and they had it for 29. It's never 50-50. Because the offense is on, defense is on. Like in basketball, we play both ways, but don't make the assumption that that's 50-50. But look, being real, it's going to be like 52-48, something like that. Anyway, just had to be a nerd.
So he comes out and makes this profound-ass statement, and it's like, oh, of course it is. And everybody's like, oh, man, he has a great point. Hello? You think? So I hated it because he had to do that for that to then be said. All of a sudden, you turn on TV and everybody's like, actually, maybe Wemby is the MVP. And I can agree with that. Maybe he is. But the fact that he has to come out and remind people, hey, y'all see what I do over there? It's like an indictment on the game of basketball.
And this is why I don't let anybody tell me basketball sucks. Because these are the same people telling me, he's the MVP. Why? Luka. Why? Because he scores 40 in the month of March after his baby mama takes the kids and then tries to file for the child support in California. Does he play defense? What? Huh? Y'all the same people that don't even recognize respect defense. How can I trust your lying ass eyes? See what I'm saying? Like the people who keep telling me this loud narrative, the people who are experts, don't even respect, as Draymond would say, half of the game. So why should I respect all of your opinion? I don't.
And everybody, talk all of this stuff about, oh man, you gotta play both sides, and everybody want to crush Luka Doncic when Luka doesn't live up to the standard of defense. But we got this guy defending entire teams, and no one took it into account until he said, well, number one, defense is 50% of the game.
Okay, now he's making the point because he obviously knows if you respect 50% of the game, then all of a sudden you respect him a lot more because this is a former Defensive Player of the Year, right? So I get all this, right? Selfish and selfless has one thing in common. Self. We always talking for ourselves. Stop playing. Everybody walking around here like, oh, I'm so charitable. Yeah, for yourself too. So anyway, Draymond is pom-pomming himself as he pom-poms Victor Wembanyama. I think people did respect defense. It's a silent. I can't even say it's a silent majority. I would say it's a quiet minority. Isn't that crazy? And that's why it's not known. And also, wow, have you ever seen Jurassic Park? Golly, look at Jesus, Draymond. Ooh, he aging like a old woman. Look at them hands. Those are my old lady hands.
I want to give him so much credit for such a profound statement, but honestly,
look at my hands.
Was it really that profound?
Nah, it wasn't. Break it down, Draymond.
But it's so true. And yet it took for him to say that, for everybody to say, oh man, he's right about that. And so
I love it.
That's, that's a little bit of it. And yet, and still, I love what he said. But there's some doubt.
Let's get out of that. All right, we feel the theme of Draymond Green, which is basically, give him love. And when you give him love, pour some of that back over here. Can I have some more of that champagne? That champagne is mine too, because, I play defense over here. Y'all calling me Mr. Triple Single. Y'all better put some respect on my defense. Ain't no stats for that like it is for offense. But doesn't mean I ain't out here defending. Partner. That's one of the best lines in any movie ever. Tupac should have won an Oscar just off of that. Y'all remember that in Juice? When he was saying that stuff to Q and all that, and he was like that. And at the end, he said like this. Partner. Shit. Every time I see it, I'm like, what? I knew Pac was special when he said, partner. Jesus, that is so good. Man, that's so good. You know what else is good? Hearing these NBA players, all of them trying to change the narrative right now because they like, yo, what's going on? Y'all all over here hating on what we doing and participating. You can't even get an award. You can't win MVP. You can't win Defensive Player of the Year. You can't win none of that if you ain't playing 65 games. Talk to me, man.
So for those who don't know, in the NBA, in order for you to meet regular season awards, the criteria, you have to play in at least 65 out of the 82 games.
Damn, he got what I got. Whatever that is, he must got acid reflux or something. Sucker couldn't breathe. I always tell me if you like. Okay, all right, that's an award. That was like a Finals MVP or something right there. That's something. Anyway, I always look at their backgrounds because look, he just signed a $300 million contract, $400 million, something like that. So I'm like, what they do in their background? What's that? Oh, okay. Like, what room is this and stuff? And it's like, first I was like, oh, it's kind of narrow. What you doing in here chilling? I was like, oh, okay. This is probably like his penthouse or something. And I'm looking at the back. I was like, damn, this is like some more awards. This boy out here eating, right? And then you look, you're like, oh, he got some trash. Like, those are a bag of Cheetos over there. Like, what the hell is it? Like, you got $300 million. You got Cheetos in the background. What the hell is this? But I love it. The authenticity that just comes from all of this independent media, man. It's so good.
Which is like, I think like 80%, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody do the math. How much percent is that? I'm not sure. And it's funny because people, once again, they moved the bar. Because at first, when this was around, when it first became a 65 game rule, everybody was in support of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, because at the time, people was talking about guys who were, what do you call it? What do they call it? Load managing. And there was a lot of complaints around load managing. There was a lot of cranks around, you know, guys not playing, superstars not playing. And now they moved the criteria to 65, and now it's like, it seems like the popular opinion is that now it's time to get rid of the 65.
Yes, and that's absolutely correct. Like everybody was complaining before, oh man, dude, my stars ain't playing. Every time they come to my city, they all sitting down, man, they don't want to play. And then it turns out, and we're going to get into it, there's other narratives that actually were controlling why the players were sitting down. We'll get there. But at the same time, he's saying now, y'all talking about this 65 game thing is kind of wrong because some of the best players won't qualify for reasons outside their control, injury, or whatever it may be. And now they should be able to qualify for these awards. Which way is up? But my deeper question is, how does this, we all feel it, we all notice it, we all hear it, all of our senses are activated, but how do you change narrative like that? Like, who's in charge? Is it Stephen A. Smith one day changes his mind? No. Is it Barkley changes? No. Is it enough for those? Is it like a tipping point for big-time analysts change the narrative? No. It's just weird how all of a sudden the flow and the tide just changes like that.
I was never a fan of the 65 game, for the record. I always thought it should be like 62.
What?
Like 65 seemed a bit, just a tad bit high. 62.
He is smart. They say he's one of the smartest and not the smartest players. 62. I guess he's just taking 20 off of 82, 20. Mm-hmm.
It was like, I thought 62 was solid. But I'm really not mad at 65. Like, I just thought the contrary was that in the past, guys would be playing 40 or 50 games and then be up for all NBA teams. And they play half the season because they would be, their numbers would be better because they only play half the games versus somebody who played 70, 68, 72 games.
Yeah, so the sample size, if the sample size is too small, guess what? Make it small enough. I have a gang of great games in a small sample size. It's going to be hard for you to have a gang of great games with a bigger sample size. Everybody knows that. And let me just give you, okay, we went through his whole little area, this house. He got Rolls Royce ceilings. That's sick. I just caught that. And he got those Sennheisers. If y'all know audio, I got a pair of those. That that gray right here, that light gray, it's like the best Belgian waffles you ever got on vacation, just buttery. It just makes your head feel good. It's the Rolls Royce of headphones, as they say, and it actually sounds good. It does, for real.
So that's a big difference. So because of that is why I feel like it was needed. Because you can't have dudes playing 45, 50 games and winning first team All-NBA. Like, you basically came to work half the time and then got rewarded for it.
Great point. Great point, big dog. Blah, blah, blah. All right. I guess he's doing the Kyrie Irving. Everybody's streaming. Everybody go streaming across the USA. I want to hear more on this topic. I really do. Talk to me, Vince Carter.
About the 65 game rule, obviously in history, looking back at what the league used to look like, which is why we're here now because of guys missing games. But there were some interesting ones in here. Scottie Pippen, all NBA third team and all defensive team, first team in 97, 98. He only played 44 games.
That's crazy.
I saw Dennis Rodman, 3 all defensive teams. 3 defensive first teams in obviously 92, 93, 94, 95, and 95,
I'm just
96.
gonna say this.
He played 49 games.
Oh, I thought in the old era everybody played and everyone went up the hill both ways and everybody left the steel mill just to play 82 straight games and would have played 83, but coach wouldn't let them. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, y'all. Okay. I told you I lived through that era, and I'm not trying to say that they were harder. I'm not trying to say this era is softer. I'm just trying to say, hey, it was a little bit of this and a little bit of that, just like in every era.
And if we're in an 82-game season, there's no player that should win an award playing 40 games, 50 games, 60 games. No way. Because if that player played 60 games and the player that he's up against played 75 games, I don't care how great the player was for 60 games. If that,
you're saying as far as numbers are concerned?
I'm saying as far as numbers are concerned, if that player that plays 65 games.
What else are you talking about, Vince? Did Vince go, yeah, he went to UNC, right? Good Lord. Didn't see him in class then. We talking about stats, the whole thing. Vince said, so you talking about numbers concerned. I love Vince Carter as an analyst because he's like really a gentleman. Like he's boy, if I could dunk like that, I'll be acting like Tracy McGrady and Carmelo. Carmelo be wearing whatever he want. He goes straight to the swap meet and get him a fresh fit and just be chilling. He ain't wearing no suit. And then T-Mac, look at him, got the glasses on. Like, I'll be acting like them more than I act like Vince Carter if I could dunk like that.
60 games versus a 75 game?
It's 15-game difference.
That's a big difference, man. That's a very big difference. So
Yao Ming, also your teammate, played 48 games and made second team.
Mm-hmm. I don't.
Vince gonna get through that list he got. He did his research. Look at Vince. He's like, I'm not here to listen to you, fool. I'm here to read this tablet. It's just that simple.
Think again. If you play 40 games and guys that you're competing against for these spots are playing 60, 70 games, no, man.
What if it, this is just a devil's advocate, what if it was like hands down, like, okay, the 15 game difference didn't matter. So.
We can't do that. All right, UNC, damn it. First of all, shout out to this speaker. I haven't seen a speaker in so long, like a real speaker, a 12-inch with a tweeter, a 6-inch tweeter. I've not seen this in forever. I mean, no lie, it looks like an artifact. That certainly is a record player. Shout out to y'all set, blah, blah, blah. Cousins. That's right, they are cousins. Isn't that crazy? You imagine that growing up, and you're like, you T-Mac, wherever he grew up, and then wherever Vince grew up, and they like, hey, you got a cousin. He good in basketball. Yeah, he ain't better than me. No, he might be. And they were telling the truth. Like, he might be better than you. Both of them. Like, no, he ain't better than me. You know, if you go into the NBA, the chances of somebody in your family as good as you are zero. Negative. You got negative chances of somebody being as good as you if you're NBA bound when you're like 12. And in that family, grandma was like, I'm trying to tell. Girl, get off the phone. Put Tracy on the phone. Tracy, I'm trying to tell you, this boy Vince, I went and synced him. You know, grandma's always got them wet, fat lips. He good too. So all I'm going to tell you, baby, is as good as you are, you better keep working. Because forget them other kids out there. Forget them other people. Who you call them, opponents? Opponents? Your cousin might be better than you, so just always remember that, baby. And send grandma $20 when they give you that NIL. You getting that yet? Oh, I'm talking for the future. Oh, man, so get some love to you guys out there. Blah, blah, blah. Let me give some love to the members out here. Let's see what we're doing to the top fans. We ain't done with this topic, but I'm done with hearing them talk about it. Mm-hmm. Oh, I definitely can't go here. We got to say that for tomorrow. Let's hear Gil's Arena talk about it, but give him a little break right now. Let's see what we doing in these comments. Jared M. member showed up. Forgot when it grows back, you got to paint them too. A couple days more for polish to set. What the hell are y'all talking about in these comments? Yeah, I love the fact that y'all just have your own conversations and just use me as backdrop. Like y'all just listening, but kind of like, man, shut up, Wiley. Nobody give a damn. Nobody care about no 65 games. I'm talking about these 65 hours I got to put in this week at the job, at the plant. I'm with y'all. Oh, we got another gift. Who is this? Kitten Powell, 4309. Yo, I don't know who Kitten Powell is. Kitten, tell me where you from. Kitten got that dough. He is spending that dude TV gift memberships. He just gifted 5 more. And the funniest thing is, I just keep noticing this because Kitten Powell keeps doing this. Love you, big dog. He keeps doing the That Dude TV gift membership. And when I say immediately, I mean, immediately. I don't know how you do this or what they got to accept it or they just got to grab it. It's like, oh, it's like a shopping grab. Ben C grabbed one. Ben C been one. I'm sorry. Real Gems grabbed one. Nate Nugent grabbed one. Michelle Farley. Oh, Michelle, where you from? I got a lady member. Good. See, they can't say now, I'm what is it, sexist? Yeah, I ain't sexist. Misogynistic? I swear I didn't hear that word till like 5 years ago. Like, what? You mean I can't say a dude is better in football? No, that's misogynistic. Huh? Where you from, Michelle? Flat Out Fudge. What's cracking like it? And I got two. Karina. Woo-wee. Viviers. I ain't gonna lie, that's one of them names that sound fine. Like she used to cheerlead and run track. Ran the 300. Not the 200 or 400. 300. She don't even practice. Whoa, Karina. All right, where you from? Look, I want to know where the ladies from. Fellas, I don't give a damn where y'all from. But shout out to the ladies because I got to represent ladies in the membership. Kenton Powell. Thank you, big dog. And tell me where you from, Kenton, because wherever you from, inflation hasn't hit your area yet because you got that dough. Let's talk about it, y'all. Beat it up in the comments. Who's our top 5 fans? Let's see it. 5th place, we got Brooklyn Shogun. It's okay, Brooklyn. Can't stay top all the time. 4th is Mars Madness. I told you by 6 o'clock his ass always going to fall to the bottom of the top 5. I love it. TC210 is 3. Randy Ballin is 2. And King Solomon is number 1. Came out of nowhere. Get him.
The problem with the rule is this. We haven't heard one organization yet that say, we're begging him to play. Yeah. We're begging. He just don't want to play. We've heard every player say, I want to play. It's up to them. Yeah. We hear it all the time. Yeah. It's up to them. So with a 65 rule in,
ain't my decision.
What happens is, and we have the proof, the player becomes selfish to his stat and his legacy. So if I do have a hamstring problem, or I do have a calf problem, or my Achilles is a little hurt, and I'm an all NBA player and I'm supposed to make it, I don't care what you say anymore. I don't care about the franchise no more because I'm trying to unlock something. So I'm going to go out there, I feel great, and I'm going to go try to play, and I'm going to get hurt.
This is one thing about Gil, and I hope y'all really pick this up. Gil's smart. Like, Gil is not trying to be the tough guy. He's trying to be the fun guy, the silly guy. He's always trying to just stir it up. He's trying to have a king levity like me. Just have a good time. Shut up. Right? At the same time, he drops jewels. And this is a jewel right here. Think about the predicament that players are in right now because of the 65 game rule, because of the narrative out there, because they were load managing. The players were. So now there's a league rule. You can't load manage to the point where 65 games are in play, but we don't talk about the level, the layer of these teams have done their research. Doctors have told them, having 7-foot mammals run up and down a court, stopping and cutting 82 times in such a, 5-6 month span, maybe, not the best thing. So kind of take a little bit off the top and off the bottom. You get it? Don't let them play 82. Now, what if naturally you get issues, injuries? I don't feel it, whatever it may be, sick. Now, we already done started at 75 because the team said we taking 7 off at least, maybe 10. Then you got naturally some real injuries. We had 20. Guess what that is? 62. Guess what that means? You ain't on NBA. Guess what that means? You got to fight through some of them injuries that are natural and the ones we took off because the research says we should. Isn't that crazy? And Nick, you don't like Skip? Look at them knees. Body language. No, I don't like that guy. So silly. Look at me starting stuff.
Like everyone else did. Hallenberg came back, got hurt. Donovan Mitchell got hurt. They all, Embiid, out there playing with a busted knee, shouldn't have been playing, but I'm an MVP winner. I'm run away with it.
Gil,
I'm running away with it.
LeBron never got hurt. Yeah. Jordan never got hurt.
It's like Skip got AM radio still. What do you mean they didn't get hurt? Yeah, they did. I remember Jordan getting hurt. Yes, they did get hurt. Shoot, LeBron started this season hurt. I know he's 90, but still. Y'all remember when LeBron took them weeks off? From skinny to fat? Well, not fat. Big to skinny? Remember that? Skinny to big again? Let's stop.
No. Have y'all noticed? No.
Yeah.
You're not playing through nothing.
I did.
I
played through injuries.
What I'm saying is, this ain't playing through injuries. They're telling him not to play.
Yeah, they're just telling you.
You haven't heard one team say, we want him to play. He's not playing. The player every time say, yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting on him. I want to play. Zion Williams says it every time. I'm trying to play. I can play. I'm trying to play.
The proof.
Every player is playing.
Look at the injury that's listed because these guys ain't playing and they play the very next game.
Yes.
Like, come on, man. Like,
they making them dudes lie. They're making them dudes look like liars. They're making these dudes not get respected for telling the truth. Like, you imagine that? It's like being in a relationship after you cheated. You know what I mean? Like, everything you say is getting looked at and manipulated. Like, oh, baby, I'm going to the cleaners. I'll be right back in 10 minutes. You come back in 12 minutes because, you missed the light. I thought you were going to the cleaners. I did. I got the clothes right here. You said 10 minutes. It took 12. What did you do to the other 2? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, somebody is really living through that life. God dang. Ain't that real life? When the narrative is all off, when people think different of you, it's weird. It's like you could be amazing everywhere else. You ain't tripping. Before that cheating incident, that boy could be gone 50 minutes. You don't care. He good. He probably stopped at the store. Got him some drink. But after that, after we know that y'all are load managing, yeah, okay. Yeah, you miss how many games?
Looking at the schedule, and they have these, and I know it because
gimme game.
Coach did it to me. Right? They go in.
Pause. Coach what?
And then they write the games that they're going to win and lose and all this stuff. We're going on a 4-game winning streak. Right? We're playing against the Bucks in New York.
They don't want Skip there. Let me just say it. This is why we do this show. Let's talk the real. We're all in one big living room. Skip is forcing it like that. You know how it go. Like, you're like, all right, since I got 5 seats don't mean everybody got to sit in my car. Like, some of y'all don't need to go. Like, don't think extra room mean I need extra people. It means, no, we can have more space. Skip, contribute.
We already know. LeBron and probably Luka probably won't play against the damn Bucks, get that win, and then all 3 will play against New York. Right? We know that already because they've been showing us for years. Right? Or we're going to play, or we're going to get the guaranteed win against the Bucks, and then 2 of y'all can play against New York.
Okay, and
let's give some love to some love. Oh, Skip about to say something, y'all. He about to chime in. First of all, I never thought Skip would be a quota. They're like, all right, let's get Skip in here. Oh, the old white man. Skip like, I started this gangster stuff. I started sports media the way it goes. And this is the thanks I get? Hello. King Solomon, tremendous comment. Number 1, 2. Blame Greg Popovich. He started load managing. I forgotten this moment, but yes, way to trigger my memory. When Greg Popovich first started this, people were giving him love and praise and hate, but it was like you saluted it. You respected it because it was Popovich doing it. Now, we are pissed. We are pissed. It's like how you hate drug dealers, but then they kind of like sensationalize them and glamorize them. Next thing you know, you kind of fond of Nino Brown. And you're like, Nino was okay. That's how Greg Popovich did load managing. Load management sucks. Greg Popovich is doing it. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Nino. It's okay, Greg.
Unless Luka wants to win MVP.
Unless Luka wants to play, then he's going to say, I don't care about none of that. I'm going to go out there and play.
Yep.
And you end up getting hurt because you're chasing something. There was times where Embiid shouldn't have been playing, and if he didn't force himself, he would have won it.
So Skip the only one got notes. This sucker got a fax. He like, hey, my research fax, did it come yet? Did they send it? Okay, he got notes. Like that, dog, these dudes are off the cuff, off the rip, off the experience, off the gift of gab. Come on, Skip. By the time you look down and come back up, it's too late. That ball done moved. We running 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Skip out there like, okay, 1, 2. No. I said 5 wide. Get back. Oh, man. At least he looked fresh, and I know he in shape.
Right? So I don't like it now because you're altering history. You're protecting history. Right? You're protecting it because there's guys in history that don't qualify for no award if you put the 65-game rule in there. So that means Shaq has to lose 4 or 5 All-Stars.
There was a Reddit user put together a list of all the players that would have missed out on All-NBAs if they didn't hit the 65.
All-NBA, yeah. So
Shaq misses 4, LeBron misses 4.
Okay. Yeah,
Steph misses like 3 All-NBA teams.
That's a lot. Yeah, so you're missing a lot.
So it sounded like it was just a knee-jerk reaction. I'm not in the camp of Adam Silver. What are you doing? Adam Silver sucks as a commissioner. I hear that a lot, though, but I'm not in that camp. Just like you hear it about every commissioner. They say, oh, man, look at Goodell. He sucks. First of all, Goodell does not suck. Goodell's the dude. He has grown that game 4 or 5x, okay, since I played. And by the time the next generation comes, oh, man, it's going to be like 10x. Baker, watch what I show you what Baker Mayfield about to sign for. Baker Mayfield, okay? Anyway, you look at this situation, it seems knee-jerk. Because now if you go back and just use simple math, not even analytics, simple math, you know how many people you disqualified of greatness because of this new rule that you just put in place? That's what you're supposed to do. You're always supposed to give perspective. You're always supposed to go out there and get some precedent and see the antidotes. You got to just beat up something. You can't just say, oh, this sounds good. Oh, yeah, let's just respond to this moment. No, you got to go back. Have some historical reference first.
And that's history. Like, I'm chasing history here as a player. So you put a handicap in. And we're going to be graded with this. So if the next person is chasing Steph, and Steph has 4 or 3 that he shouldn't have had, and I'm tying his regular one, them three puts him over me, right? And I those are the things I don't like. There's some things you just can't change in history.
Hold on. Load management, that's the shit I don't like. The narrative against them, that I don't like. Don't like. I'm with you, Gil. Gil's smart, man. Say what you want. I'm going to start just telling you who is and who ain't. Pat McAfee is the man, and we're going to talk about him in a second after we beat it up in the comments. We still got CTE is fake. We got to get into the NFL. A lot of NFL news. CTE is fake. What? Can't say I disagree either, but let's talk to it, okay? Floyd is bankrupt? Nah, he just living a life. We're going to find out. Some of these stories are crazy, and Jay-Z corrects the whole culture. Why do we keep saying culture? Just say black people thoughts. It's culture. It's the culture. Okay, maybe it is not just black people. You're right, because I know a lot of people that's in the culture, so that's real. Okay, so the culture, and y'all be saying they allowed us. Who are they? Ooh, Jay-Z had to correct some people on that. All right, let's see what y'all doing in here. Any members out here? Jared M. says, asking players to play is a handicap. I mean, depends on how you feel. Ben C. is out here. There's a reason the Spurs finals were among the lowest viewed ever. Yeah. Real Jim is in the building. If you buy a ticket to see the exciting Spurs now and they get rested, I am pissed and hate pop for it. Oh, you taking it out on the old school, huh? All right, all these members. Where are all those members that just got paid and bought? Where are all you OnlyFans members? Yeah. Y'all better get Kenton Powell his love. Where all y'all at? Y'all ain't leaving no comments, just took his money and ran. They're like, thanks for the membership. I see you later. Never. All right, beat it up in the comments. Let's see our top 5 are Brooklyn Shogun, Mars Madness, TC210, Randy Ballins number 2, and King Solomon is holding on to number 1. Keep talking your talk, King Solomon. He said, I ain't called the king for nothing. My name ain't nothing. It's King, damn it.
And Dan Orlovsky had a long day on the internet yesterday.
Why?
We would like to let everybody know we love Dan Orlovsky.
Love him.
We birthed Dan Orlovsky.
Yeah.
So, we actually love Dano. He swam himself right into this one, so that's on him. But we know Dano. Dan will go back to the tape. Dan will continue to do his
Already
thing.
has.
We appreciate Dan. We love Dan. And we I kind of hate how he does stuff and then plays victim. Sure. I don't like how that happens.
I see that.
No, it's crybaby.
But on that note, we love Dano.
Yes.
We love everything about Dano. And Dano...
He's talking about... Dano posted, and I should see that, but I don't want to dig for it. Dano posted, like, don't take people take your kindness for a weakness, one of those, like, little things. He saw it in some diner or something and said, people take your kindness for a weakness. What I don't understand is, as much as I love y'all and y'all love me, dog, y'all got to live y'all life. I got to live my life. Like, I'm not about to be talking to y'all like, oh, man, y'all making me really feel bad right now on this app. That's like me blaming Miss Pac-Man when I get out. Miss Pac-Man like, fool, you did this. She ain't mad at me and I ain't mad at her. I'm like, damn it. Mad at myself. I knew I shouldn't have got greedy. I should have got that power dot first. And then, I'm blaming Dig Dug. His name must be Doug, but he's digging. Dig Dug. Like, who blames the damn game? You blaming the app. You blaming the people. Oh, you. Come on, Dano. Come on, man, Dano. Come on.
Genuinely believes everything he's saying. I think people need to give him a little bit more credit for that. Even if he does ask dumb questions like what big games has Fernando Mendoza played in, coming off a win, national championship. Sure. There's just a lot of that. We love Dano. We would like everybody to know that we love Dano. And Dano, first time in our relationship history, didn't answer my FaceTime last night.
Wow.
I
Really?
was a little bummed out.
Yeah?
I was a little bummed out.
Oh, so
Yeah, Dano, we love you, Dano.
This guy.
We appreciate you, Dano. We can't wait till the next time we talk to you.
Ooh, blah, blah, blah. What I like about McAfee is he's going to be himself, which is, I'm going to say it. Now, I'm going to say it very respectfully. Like, I'm going to say it as a gentleman. But I'm going to say it now. You ain't even answer my FaceTime, big dog. Oh, I'll let the world know. Like, that's my spirit. Like, dog, we good. And if we ain't good, we ain't. But we going to be good. You're not about to play victim so I can stop being me. People do that a lot of times. They want you. That's why people will attack you first. That's the reason behind gangsters and bullies, is because they're so weak on the inside, they got to attack first so you don't even get to the inside. They don't want to really get to know you. They don't want to get to know what you up to. They don't care because they don't feel like nobody cares about them. So I got to strike first so you don't get in here, because in here is a lot of mush, a lot of mashed potatoes, a lot of mashed potatoes. I could do the twist. Tell me, baby, do you like it like this? No, I don't. I wish my mama would hug me more. I wish my daddy would love me more. Actually, they do, but I just don't feel it. Whatever it may be, I'm coming outside full of that rage to take you out. I don't care what you up to. So that's the motivation behind a bully. You know what the motivation behind a victim is? Same shit. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Mercy, 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 mercy. Take it easy on me. So what I'm going to do is strike first. That's what kids do. When you catch a kid doing something wrong, no mercy. No mercy. Lord, no mercy. Now, what you just do, right? They both trying to protect the inside because it's mushy. Isn't that crazy? Ain't it, Jay? What she order? Fish fillet? Go call this whole thing. All right, so let's get into it. Oh, no. I was going to read the transcripts from it, but never mind. He broke it down. All love. Let's get into this. Y'all say Roger Goodell sucks, huh? What do you do then? If he sucks, what do you do? Because he's doing this. Tampa Bay Buccaneers superstar quarterback Baker Mayfield is projected to sign a 4 years, $251 million extension. I said, hey, Jimbo, come here. Do you know Baker? Baker, ain't that Doug grandson from over there in Tuscaloosa? Yeah, that's Baker. That boy done went from like rags to riches to rags and rags again in the riches. That boy done been all over the NFL, but guess where he is now? He landed in that Tampa Bay over there in that swamp. And he got 4 years, 251. 251. Hey, guess what? Jimbo, guess what? They ain't got no state tax over there. I bought some cigarettes last week. They ain't got no state tax. I thought I was like, some shoe. This is an average annual value of $62.75 million. Jesus. This would make Baker the highest paid player in league history. Wow. Baker is a 2-time Pro Bowler. Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. Let me tell you why. I'm I'm not an active player. So if I were an active player, I wouldn't love this as much, even though I would, because I could use Baker Mayfield to trampoline me if I'm a better quarterback than him. And there are very few quarterbacks better. Like Baker's top 15 for sure. Maybe 10 to 15 is his range, right? Right now. He's good as good as good as good. He's in the hall of goodness, damn it. But point being, your quarterback's better. And they like, yes, set the bar higher. But if I were an active player also, I'll be a little pissed because I'm on a contract that obviously is worse than that, because this would make Baker the highest paid player ever. Hey, owner, my name is Josh. Josh Allen, nice meeting you. Hey, owner, my name is Lamar. Lamar Jackson, nice meeting you. Like, hey, my name is Patrick Mahomes. Nice meeting you. Hey, my name is Dak Prescott. Nice meeting you. Hey, my name is Herbie. Justin Herbert, nice meeting you. Oh, no, I'm well compensated. I appreciate all y'all. Can you rip this shit up? We got to catch up to Baker. Baker out here eating. All right, so what y'all think of, ooh, Baker gets some, bad enough, take some. I saw Baker Mayfield, man, it may be 2 years now, a year or so ago at the NFL Honors. We chopped it up for a while. I love Baker Mayfield because he persevered. And I told him, I was like, dog, it was a time where I didn't like you at all. I was like, dog, this dude is tricking off all his goodness. He arrogant. He think is blaming everybody. And he was just like, I know. He's like, yeah. He's like, hey, you got to go through it. Think about it. Dude ran to Oklahoma. Dude did the Dougie at Oklahoma. He did the Dougie and he stabbed some AstroTurf with a spear at Oklahoma. Jesus. He was a different dude. He had to get off that high horse, and now he going to be the highest on the horse. Respect to him. All right, you know who else need to get off their high horse? Puka Nacua. Hakuna Matata. Oh, what a wonderful phrase. But, ooh, listen to this advice, big dog.
You're the Rams. I'm franchising him, and I'm trying to trade him if he don't get his SHIT together. Nothing illegal at all. You know this, and Shady know this. What teams want that headache? Because if you're doing this now and you got a couple million in the bank, what you going to do when you got 75 million in the bank? Mm-hmm. What you going to do? And teams think like this.
Yeah, because they know players think like that. Jesus. Like, it exposes more of what you really want to be. Just think about it. How you act normally, and then how you act when you just got paid. It's Friday night, money in your pocket. Feeling right? Hey, everybody, come on. Drinks on me. You don't do that on Thursday. You certainly don't do it on Wednesday.
I know. And so he got to make sure, like, to be in this position is a blessing for him. And I've been knowing him since he come into the league. Before he got into the league, all he wanted to do is smile and have fun. But you gotta be careful that you having too much fun, because we all gonna have fun. He's having too much fun, and the team, you're doing this, you're getting in these little incidents.
Okay, as TJ knows, and this is not the nitpick. Fresh tea though. Where you been? You been in Slauson? He ain't having too much fun. He getting caught having fun, and that's the sin. The sin I've learned. Let me talk about that after this.
You got probably a couple million in the bank, maybe a couple million. I doubt if you got that much, but you're about to have a whole lot more. And now you're going to be an even bigger target, because these people don't know that Puka ain't got that type of money.
Yeah.
But he coming into this money.
Blah, blah, blah. That's why I love TJ, man. Oh, jeez, I forgot. Shout out to Emmanuel Acho. I saw him yesterday. I was literally having lunch with my boy, and then he walks in with Colvin, our old producer at Fox. Speak for yourself. Not speak or speak easy. Speak for yourself, day one. Shout out to them. It was crazy, too. We were at this, I probably shouldn't say this plot, because Acho goes there a lot. I don't. So, anyway, we there, and he walked in. First of all, they were behind some bushes, and it was empty in there. There were more workers in there than there was people. It was just me and my boy and then the workers. And then somebody behind the bushes is like doing this. And I couldn't see because it's bushes. I was like, I thought it was like just like somebody, a homie or a fan or something. Like, oh, what's up? And then they peeked out. I said, look at Acho Crawford. Acho look good. He's slim right now. I don't know what this TV doing, but he's slim. He look good. He look great. He always got muscles. He's Nigerian. My wife Nigerian. They got muscles. I'm 61% Nigerian. I had muscles. I still got them though. So shout out to him and Coven. So that was love. TJ's point though, God dang, they gonna be a bigger target when people know you really got that dough. Y'all gonna move that dough. Y'all gonna move that dough. They gonna see it coming. You can't move that dough. But the crazy thing is, when you're in this predicament, you're in this position. If you Puka, you gotta figure out a way not to get caught. People gonna say what they gonna say. People gonna make all this crazy. Look, allegations is tough, like today, but usually they ain't got evidence and stuff. It just don't add up. And you're just like, really? But Puka on camera, Puka with a bite print, a fully round bite print, which is hard to do, impossible to do, but somehow he did it. He really could open his mouth. How you get every tooth on somebody? Like every tooth? I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that to save my life. Hell no. I can't even a big burrito. Let me stop. Pause. So here we go. Puka, you're gonna be in trouble because I know a lot of people who still live. Okay, so the average American millionaire is 57 years old, right? So most people who really got money, stop listening to athletes, stop looking at athletes and celebrities. Outside of them, most of the cats that get their money is in their 50s, like that, right? Obviously, there's examples. Celebrity, athlete, entertainer throws us all off. Oh, look at that guy. Look at Elon Musk. He's not 57. You know what I mean? But the average person who gets $1 million is 57. So most of the time when you get your money, you ain't really moving funny because you old. You ain't in them streets. You in Colombia for a week. Where's that Mexican boxing analyst again? He talking about Bud Crawford. Him. You see in that. So when you 24 and you got millions and this ain't fully developed, oh boy. So we don't have great elders with money that have fun. Ha ha. But just like these athletes and these celebrities and these entertainers and like a few big businessmen are anomalies, there are also some old people that still like to get it in. So if you know an old person with money that still like to live, that's in them streets, watch this. This is what they learn. They learn how not to get caught up because they move slower. Partly because they old as hell, so they can't move fast. But the other part, that's what helps them. They move slower. They got it all set up, laid out. They got their man who got to connect, who got it all planned out. Because they're past the phase of the vanity of where they go from this is my Rolls Royce, I want to drive it, to this is my Rolls Royce, where's my driver? Why does that matter? Because when you have one or two or a few, are you doing this? 24-year-old is. Want to know how I know? Because 24-year-old did. Then you realize, oh, it's time to flex. Oh, let me say it the right way. You know I got my rap to reps. That's at the top of the flex. Time to get your ass in the back. You start noticing it too when you get older in the league. Your teammates be like, man, get in the back, dog. I got you. Even the girl be like, give me the keys. You get on. I got you. I'm like, no, you don't. Jesus. Puka. Just trying to look out. Listen to the OGs, big dog. Listen to the OGs. They're trying to help you, big dog. Because if not, first of all, you want to get paid and stay in LA. Unless you go one of them states with no tax, like, you know what I'm saying? I get it. But no, you want to be with the Rams and get paid. You want that in LA. Just slow down. Pass the wall. Okay? Now let's talk about something else that happened in the NFL. Tua This is insane. We talking about how much Baker got paid? Let's talk about how much Miami got to pay.
The salary cap this year will be about $308 million.
Damn.
308.
That's insane.
The Dolphins have over $175 million in dead cap money. So we're talking about a team that's basically has $133 million against the salary cap to go spend this year. It's fascinating to think about. And if you look at the composition of their roster, it's just way different than most people will be. They have 43 players next year who are signed for the minimum wage, right?
Golly. They running a WIC program over there. Oh, they on food stamps in Miami. No state tax and food stamps? Might be rich.
Now, 43 players. The next highest in the league is 31. 10 players on the Dolphins roster right now, there's 70, have a salary cap number of $2 million or greater. So they have to somehow find bargain basement prices. We've never seen a team ever try to do what the Dolphins are about to try to do. So,
wow. Okay, I'm going to pause that right now because I just looked at the clock. Looking at my Gucci, it's about that time. We're going to get back to that because the Dolphins are just broke. No, just kidding. Dolphins have spent all their money on players that ain't showing up for work. Golly, that's crazy. But I got to get to our last two topics, which is Floyd, the Floyd conversation about is he bankrupt or just living the life, and also Jay-Z correcting the culture. Because I'm tired of promising y'all stuff and then not delivering because then I don't feel like a man. I feel like a fraud. Ooh, we got to see also we got guys who are professional bowlers that used to be professional ballers. That's pretty dope. Let's get into that. But first, I got to show y'all love first. Let's see who the top fans are. Top five. Number 5, Fried Bryce. Talk your talk. Francisco Aguilera, 4. Francisco in there complaining. I saw you in the chat. It doesn't count if they just write an emoji. It doesn't count if they just write an emoji in one word or one letter. Yeah, Francisco like, hey, dog, I'm over here writing real game, homie. Straight up, homie. Straight up. I feel you, Francisco. Become a member, man. It don't matter then. You know what I'm saying? All right, who's number 3? Adrian Robles. Yes. Fried Bryce, number 2. What? Man, this just changed that fast. And Mars Madness like, I'm back from my break. I got to find out Mars Madness schedule because it's crazy. He's always number 1 to like 5:52. And then from 5:52 to like 6:15, he like 3:05, he fall out. Then he come right back surging in. Them thumbs. All right, let's talk about Floyd. Beat up in the comments. Any members talking stuff? What Ken Powell talking about? Oh, he just laughing. What you laughing at? I don't know what I just said or what we just heard. Jared M. Dolphins give a new meaning to Ghost Man on 3rd. Dolphins have a whole damn ghost team. Yeah, they ghost riding the whip. Floyd Mayweather never wore a pair of underwear twice. It's interesting they say that. That's a good topic sentence because I remember what Allen Iverson said he never wore the same outfit twice. Gangster. He employed someone full-time whose only job was sanitizing his car collection each morning. Wow. If a car hadn't been wiped down, Mayweather wouldn't touch it. I mean, I bet Jay Leno got somebody like that too, right? But maybe not every day, but full-time, like a full-time car wash dude, be real, how much could he cost? $50,000 a year max, and that's a lot. Them dudes be washing them cars for, what, $40? You just say, all right, dog, you ain't got to walk or drive around the whole city for $200 today, $300 a day. I give you that every day, right? $300 a day, that's $1,500 a week, that's $6,000 a month, that's $72,000 a year. Okay, my math was off, but $72,000 max. And then I ain't giving it to you because you ain't going nowhere. So take 22%, $22,000 off it. Okay. So he's a $50,000 guy. The man spent $12,000 a week at one Japanese steakhouse. Every week. For years. Nah, that can't be true. At a party. Okay, hold on. The man, he spent $48,000 a month at one restaurant. First of all, why they ain't competent no more? Like, give me something free. And 2, God dang, that can't be true. At a party, he threw $50,000 into a swimming pool to watch strippers dive in after it. Okay, I famously told that story before, and it feels weird to tell you now Because when I told you before, it was like innocence and just like, look at Floyd. But now it's like, I went to his house because, he was my neighbor. Floyd and I lived in the same building. So I used to see him all the time. Matter of fact, I went to his house a couple times. One time I went there, ooh-wee. I don't know how much money was on the ground, but $50,000 seems right. Put it this way, you couldn't see his floor anymore. And we lived in the same building, so we had the same floor. I was like, I know what my floor looked like. This one looks green. Why is it so green? Oh, you could not see anything. There was nothing but money on the floor. Okay. Floyd bought a $50,000 diamond encrusted iPod. Oh, wow. An $18 million watch with 260 carats of diamonds. This can't, man, stop. I'm not even talking to nobody no more. Come on, y'all. I'm not even judging it because I can't judge it because, first of all, I can't afford it. I got friends. I got a friend who bought his airplane. I think his airplane cost him $70 million, something crazy. I don't know, something like that. And he was showing me it, and I was like, pretty dope. I can't fathom. Your airplane costs more than I've ever made in my life, ever. Damn. A $10 million engagement ring for a woman who became his ex. Who I've been there 3 times before I got married. But not $10 million. You could put that 0 in front of the 1. Not $1 million. You could put a point somewhere. Golly. The car habit got worse. 5 Bugattis. I saw Andrew Tate talking about he got like 7 Bugattis and stuff. Andrew Tate says he makes $10,000 a month. No, I'm sorry. $10 million a month. I was like, what? Yeah, that membership is going. That membership. I need to get a membership. Actually, I am. Had a meeting about it yesterday. 16 Rolls Royces. Stop. A $5 million. I don't even know how to say this. I sound broke. Koenigsegg. What is that? His assistant mentioned she just picked up his 33rd Mercedes from one dealership. Shout out to his former assistant who died. I don't know if you're talking about this one or the old one, right? She was the homie. Mayweather got tired. Rest in peace, I should say. What am I saying? Shout out. Sorry. Respect. Mayweather got tired of her borrowing his car, so he bought her one too. He can't just give her one of the worst one. He said, I bought her one too. This can't be real, man. Who in the hell writing this? Then came the Jets. A $60 million Gulfstream for himself. Oh, I was right about 70. A second one. Oh, it's for $30 million because his entourage was annoying him on the first. Why don't you, they got them like timeshares and all that. The gambling was its own beast. $5.9 million on a single NBA game. Woo. 6 figures on the Little Caesars Bowl. The Little Caesars Bowl. He wrote that again. Like, no, you been on the Little Caesars Bowl? Pizza. He averaged $100,000 a week in bets. One year he reportedly lost $50 million. Thieves broke into his house and walked out with $7 million in jewelry. Floyd kept spending. Then the IRS showed up wanting $22 million in unpaid taxes. Mayweather's lawyers told the judge his wealth was primarily liquid. Oh, illiquid. Oh, it wasn't liquid. Okay, I got you. Asked the court to please wait 60 days because another fight was. Wow. This. Where is this coming from? Another fight was coming and he needed the purse to cover the bill. He paid, then bought the second jet. Damn, first of all, what a purse. Paid 22 back and now it's 2026. The first jet is sold. A court authorized creditors to seize his Bugatti. His strip club owes back taxes. He still owes Logan Paul $1.5 million from 4 years ago. His team asked Showtime to open the books on his career earnings. Showtime said the records were destroyed in a flood. Wow! When it rains, it pours, right? Mayweather's plan to fix everything? Fight a 59-year-old Mike Tyson in the Congo at age 49. Career earnings, $1.2 billion. Every line above is real. Wow. Mayweather went bankrupt after earning $1.2 billion in his career. Seeing his houses and cars being auctioned is bizarre. This took a turn. Okay. Woo. Let's see what Gronk had to say. I was like, this can't be real, right? I had to do a little homework. Gronk said, it's not official bankruptcy, no fouling, but substantial evidence of distress. 1.2 billion career earnings confirmed. Yet 2025 reports detail foreclosures on commercial properties sold at auction, new multi-million-dollar mortgages, unpaid. He's still getting mortgages, so I don't know. Unpaid luxury debts, $1.2 million Maybach, IRS settlements, $28 million plus, home sales at steep losses, and recent buzz of his 40-plus car collection heading to auction. He's denied it, booked 2026 fights, and sued for more earnings. Not pure clickbait, rooted in Business Insider investigation and court records, but often sensationalized. Blah, blah, blah. Man, I could do that whole thing, read again. I can't believe what I just heard. It's a lot. It's a lot coming in, a lot going out, right? My daughter did this last night. She ran her baths. She's 7. Every now and then you got to check on her, even though you should check on her every time, but I trust her sometimes. I go in there. She's like, Daddy, the water's gone. Like, yeah, because the stopper's not there, baby. You got to put the stopper there. Oh, I did. Well, then it's not. So the water could go. You could run the bath water all you want. If the stopper ain't there, ain't no water in the tub. That's what that sounds like to me. Ain't no water in the tub. But the water's still flowing because he's still Floyd. He could always make money. This kind of like with Allen Iverson. Remember the people hid $30 million from him because they was just like, the way you acting. Some people in this circle said, the way he acting, dog, he gonna spend it all. We got to put this away. He ain't even noticed $30 million gone. That's a story I've heard. Didn't notice 30 was gone. And then they look back 20, 30 years later, it was like, here's your 30. But they gave it to him in like installments annuity. We're going to have to cover that story again. We're going to have to go into that again. That's gangster. I got a lot of war stories on that. And also ways that is sensationalized, being real. You know what I mean? Like, people don't understand how you try to leverage sometimes. Like, you know, like all those guys that are super famous and Donald Trump, millionaires, billionaires that go bankrupt, and people are like, oh, 50 Cent. They be playing some games that I don't think all of us average or above average people know, because they are excellent. Outstanding, amazing is different than above average, which is different than average, which is different than below average. So there's a different game, and I want to talk to y'all about that. But as you know, we're supposed to get to the Jay-Z story. We ain't doing it. We're supposed to show my sons. I'm going to show you my sons still. Look at him. Woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. I got to get where my day begins before my mama starts about my friends. About to go and damn near went blind. Young homies in the pad throwing up them signs. What the fuck? As ignorant as that is as gangster as that goes. That is it. Oh, Ice Cube wrote that, Easy Flow that. That is insane. With the Mac 10 on side of my hip.
Decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.
Hey, y'all better like this video, homie.